customer service help me switch over or analyze
not
$15 to make my own
exactly
family plan. Of course they will.
sure where to
Is it easy?
begin.
Easy as pie.
But something's fucking
See
wrong
that
with
tower
the
right there?
world.
It's a beauty. And there are thousands more like it, working hard for
Every
me and
inch
you,
of it.
supplying 5G coverage to this beautiful nation of ours. We know how important coverage is. That's why we offer a risk-free guarantee. If you're not satisfied within 30 days of activation, you can pay nothing.
Some of the most powerful places on earth to ground yourself to and to connect with
Find us in Target or visit
are just
consumercellular.com
being
to switch today.
overpopulated
She
and
knows what she's talking about.
drained.
Pick up the phone.
I just hurt my neck because I fell out of my chair because my boss just told me that our new starter pack just dropped. A solid stick of deodorant in the scent of your choice. A cream tube of deodorant in the scent of your choice.
On a
Plus
different note,
2 free items plus free shipping.
Steve's gone.
I take care of my kitty very
That's right.
seriously. When I found a health monitoring kitty litter, I had to meet the creator. Oh, hi, kitten. Please call me Martha. This litter seriously
But
stops odors. And
it is what it is.
Go to prettylitter.com.
You're in an awkward situation and need to improvise quick. Call in the
I feel
Improv Squad.
horrible
Aisha knows how to
because
liven a dying party.
2 days before he had a heart attack, he received a package in the mail with 10 Adderall 20s. And then 2 days later in the morning, he dies of a heart attack. I kind of feel responsible for that. Which is a horrible feeling to have. Yeah, I think, what if, like, fucking his wife and kids and all them people just knew my dirtbag ass fucking just sent him 10 fucking stimulant pills. And then 2 days later he fucking falls from a heart attack. Which means he probably ate 3 or 4 on the first day and then fucking didn't sleep well. And then decided to go fuck with the lawn and get that out of the way. And then fucking ate a couple more. And then boom. Fucking lights out. I had begged God for him to not die. But I very much understand pulling the plug because they said significant brain damage. And with significant brain damage, you're not there anymore. But your soul is trapped in a vessel. And so that's like a really uncomfortable place to be. So I'm kind of glad they pulled the plug. And I guess 2 kidneys and his liver got donated right away. So there's 3 more motherfuckers walking around now. It is what it is. But I don't understand why to so many people I'm a horrible person. I don't understand.
The sidewalk in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood has been a hotspot for superhero lookalikes selling photo ops.
I've done a lot of the things I've done for the benefit of other people. Like, I just always am the one that stands out and steps up. Says, hey, no, everybody thinks fuck this. And then deal with whatever consequence comes my way. But why so much hate? Like, these motherfuckers hate me so much that I wasn't allowed at my own father's little funeral party thing that they threw for him. Luckily, I was fucking a girl that was trailer park friends with the family that runs the fucking funeral home, and I got my dad for an hour and a half by myself in the main chapel before they burned him and shit. And then I got hair and fucking ashes from the motherfucking people there. So I had some kind of closure, you know, like, my grandpa, I walked past, I was homeless, just got out of jail. Steve helped me get out of jail so that I could go to my grandfather's funeral. And then lo and behold, she just said no, if he does, I'm going to report him for violating the restraining order. So while my grandpa was being laid in the ground and shit, and everyone was standing around this shit, I was walking past the funeral, past the cemetery and shit, and got to see everyone gathered there, and I'm not there. But I got to go after everyone left and say my piece and, you know, close things out. Now with Steve, who I take his loss more harshly than my own father when my father died. And when my father died, Steve was the one that told me. And he never bullshitted me. He always, I got on the phone, I'm like, what's going on? Is everything okay? He said, no, your dad's dead. Just like that. Just up front, one of the first things out of his mouth, no, your dad's dead. So, he never bullshitted people and things. He always tried to find solutions for people, but he never got shitty or anything like that. Just always tried to genuinely find a solution for every fucking buddy's problems. I remember one of the last things he was complaining about was he just spent $11,000 out of the home equity to do the bathroom. And then the AC central heat and air unit went out, and that was going to be another $3,000 or $4,000. And so he's trying to take out a loan and what he could have left on the equity because of other people. He could have lived without the AC, but his wife is in a situation of oxygen and she needs cool air. And so he knew that and just did whatever it took to fucking solve the problem. And he's always been that way, or was always that way, rather. Whatever anybody's fucking issue was or whatever, he always had a fucking solution, just linguistically worked everything in and fucking made shit happen for people. And I watched that motherfucker give his heart, his wallet, fucking all that. All that shit just for people. Solving people's problems and making them happy. Which I guess he got from Lida, my grandmama. Because that's how she always was. She was borrowing against her life insurance so much that all she had left was $56,000. And she had that policy for years. Should have been a lot more than that. But she's like, I'm gonna spend it now while I'm here, helping my family out. And then when I'm gone, they're just on their own. But my dad, I guess, is the one that got the check because I found it. And he did the same. Just like glad to help motherfuckers out. I never got bail money, but I got commissary money. Nobody could ever afford to bail me out of jail. They put like $1 million on me. Just like standard. I'm like, oh no, fucking flight risk, fucking felon, convict, nope. But I be trying to be like that too, you know, like with the resources that I have and the worth I am. I be trying to help motherfuckers out, you know, like whatever's going on with people. It always bothers me. I'm hypersensitive emotionally, so everything gets considered with me, and everyone gets considered, and like I try to be as helpful as possible. You know, it doesn't always work out, but I'm willing to sacrifice when it doesn't, just to try. Like whatever my punishment is for fucking stepping in or whatever, and I take it, you know. I take that shit like it ain't really a big deal anymore. But that's why everybody that I know that sees this to know that I love him. Everyone. I don't care what kind of beefs I've had with people and shit like that. I wish no ill on any human being. I have no respect for any human being individually as their self. I know that's a monster characteristic, but that's part of who I am. And why am I trying to hide that for? Look at what that do. Like, I just don't think that any one singular person is powerful enough to account for everyone. And it's mathematical, but spiritual. But there are far too many human beings on Earth, and they're not correctly doing the things that they were sent here to do and put on Earth to do. Ask anything that lives in the deep oceans, because that's the planet. The planet is a bowl of water, and humans are sitting on the fur, on the skin, just being lice, cockroaches type people. I don't know if cockroaches is a word, but if it wasn't a word, it is now. Cockroaches. Definition: cockroaches. Oh, I don't fucking know, man. I had like so much to say to put on here, but I'm easily distracted because nobody's gonna pay attention to it anyway. So there's no real nothing. Yeah, there's nothing that matters in singular equation. Not one single tree, not one single human, not one single mushroom, not one single raindrop. Nothing in existence in our consciousness is outside of that. Like everything in our consciousness not one of anything matters until that one is united with another, then it starts to be of value and of purpose. And things that don't adapt and become that don't work out. And they just get faded off into the numbers and things.
So give it a try. Visit prettylitter.com today.
Mostly, we're here for data collection. We have keen observation skills that we feel are superior to every other species of anything on Earth. Most everyone feels humans are superior to everything on Earth, which is wrong. It is a mistake. But why is not important at the moment. What is, though, is people's perception of how things should be. That should very much get looked at. Like, nobody has the feeling that they should create with their fellow man. Everybody's feeling solitude. Everybody's feeling withdrawing from others. And keep your circle small. And all those kind of things. And for a little while, I was doing that very same thing, keeping my circle small. But I wasn't able to do anything with everyone. Like, I had to unite with many other people, so I had a lot of people that need something, so I could solve what they need and figure it out. It's something that brings purpose to my life, my existence. Like, the whole struggle I've had for almost 5 fucking decades. Like, 9.5 decades. Helping people is something that I value. And much like Steve, Tamo, Lida, like, I'll give anything to the people I love. I'll put everything on the table, all in hand, for the people I love. And sometimes that's really stressful. I guess just depending on people's needs, but it's yeah, it's stressful, but it is what it is. So I do what I do. It keeps me happy as a person. Every time I can do something to help anyone out, like, it just makes me happy as a person. I just blew $300 on Metallica tickets for me and my friend Joe and his wife Maria, and we had an excellent time. And so I'm like, hey, that made them happy. That's something they needed to get out and go do something. They needed that, and we all had a fun ass time. It was awesome. Smoked pot, drank beer, and watched Metallica and fucking Five Finger Death Punch and shit. But it was worth it because I had a good time. I could care less. I could have went the rest of my life with not seeing Metallica on stage and been just fine. Been like, whatever, you know. I'll see fucking YouTube videos or something. But for my friends, that's why I did that, you know. Like I did with my brother. back when I used to have money. I paid him to give the babysitter $100 and gave him a couple $100 to go buy his wife dinner.
Watch you guys. Only brawling on the sidewalk, please. No brawling out there in traffic.
Tom, if you ever see this, I love you.
It doesn't look over to me.
Other people's happiness has been the worst part of me utilizing the addiction tool. So much of my life has been wrapped around helping other people and being there for other people. So much so that for years I neglected my own mental health and physical health and all that shit. I sacrificed all that, pushed myself as hard as I could in many ways. But I don't think I would change it. I wish I thought I could change it. I don't think I would. I think I'd leave it the fuck alone. I've won, I've lost. But they're all memories. Like shitty tattoos. I've got so many shitty tattoos on me. But they're all memories.
Welcome to the live show. I'm pretty bummed out.
Like they were all made
It's the last
like
one we're ever gonna do, and
in a
I wanted to
memory.
make it special,
So
but I don't know how special I'm gonna be able to make it.
that's
but,
the whole purpose behind it. Just for me to look and see it and have that memory again. Motherfuckers going out again. Oh well. 22 minutes and 27 seconds.
Alright, guys, we got a really big show.
Marvelous.
It's gonna be special.
Yet I've said next to nothing. I'm an expert at that, I suppose. Whoever does ever see this, whether I'm gone or still kicking or whatever's going on, which I will be. I'm an asshole, so we die slowly. That's just how it goes. If I was a good person, I'd be dead by now. So, fuck it. Did anybody like to see it? Just to know, like, community is important in civilization. Your community is literally what makes things happen and change. The manifestation of the change amongst a group of people at the same time is what manifests change and makes things happen. So, just be kind to each other. Like, I don't know, just like love one another and be there for each other. Actually listen to a motherfucker when they talk. I wish I could curse that on people. Most everyone I talk to when I'm in public is not even listening to what you're saying. They take 2 or 3 keywords out of it and pay attention to that to assess what they are having to give or do for you. And that's a really unfortunate position for people to be in. I think mostly it doesn't matter. Like my job, God's calling for me. was to see the soul and energy of his favorite child, his favorite angel, that he said to guard hell. It's a very big, responsible thing. So, I mean, looking at it from God's point of view, and you're like, you got this angel, he can be devious if he wants to or needs to be. I trust him for this huge task of tempting every person on earth. And so I'm a part of that energy. So I do put people in situations where they have to literally choose faith or choose temptation. And I have no control over it. Just need to put them in the spot. That's the most control I have over anybody's decisions. It's just to put them in that spot where they have to make a decision. It has to be like you choose God and your willpower, or you choose that you have no God and no willpower. And based off that decision, it's pretty easy to see how many people are going to end up in hell. Which is not a little fire pit room at the center of Earth. It's not located anywhere. It's just energy collection in the negative form, which is necessary. So we can't really figure out everything about that shit. It's necessary for negative appearance. But you need that to complete the circuit. And that's a pretty basic mathematical spiritual thing. Like how math can be spiritual. There's a finite number attached to it that makes it have value or not. Most people are known to existence. Most people don't pay attention to anything. They don't see all the things to see. And they suffer from trauma. All of them. All of them suffer from trauma. If you want to connect with a human being, meet them at their trauma. That's the most beneficial way to create a civilization. Everyone you meet, connect with them via their trauma and what you can do to aid it and help turn it into pain so it can go away. Because so many people suffer from trauma and they don't have any out. They don't have any release. They don't have any way to go about solving their issues. Most of helping people ends up being people helping themselves. People that help themselves should get the most attention. Because if I'm willing to step out of my bounds and use whatever extra I have to aid you in some way, you should at least be doing whatever you can to care for yourself, mentally and physically. I keep getting Facebook messages popping up on the screen. They can all wait. It's only been a half an hour. Not that anyone will fucking see this. I'm gonna send it to my brother and my nephew. But I doubt either one will actually watch this. until I'm gone. Once I'm dead, they'll be dying to see the shit. Like, where'd he go? Fuck. But that's how it be. Like, nobody cares about you when you're alive. It's just when you die. Once you die, then people start to care about you and what you had to say and how you felt and all that. Which is just more proof that human beings were sent here for data collection. Because you can observe things you like or dislike, but the more intriguing that something becomes, whether it's good or bad, the more humans recognize and notice and document it in their brains. And that all goes back into the energy with your soul when you collect with everyone. When you leave your vessel and you go about just being energy, pure energy, you get back in the waves. And that's when that matters. So, not many people think enough to even understand the basic concepts. And most everything literally is just math. Like the keys to the universe and the shit that we fucking inquire about and wonder of, and it's all math. Everything breaks down to math. And it all breaks down to 369. Vortex math is like the solution to the soul. It's proven. So, according to me, it's proven. I just got another fucking Facebook message. God damn these motherfuckers. Vultures? But no. I'll shut up. Because it's been 32 minutes, so I'll shut up so I can end it at 33. Anybody watching this, know I love you. Truly I do. So I'm not sure that's ever going to matter. But just in case it does, we'll see.